As high schoolers, we stand on the precipice of independence. We're suddenly responsible for schedules, conversations with teachers, and college applications. But with this freedom comes a daunting question. How do we find our voice? Finding our voice isn't just about having an opinion. It's about having the courage and confidence to share it. But in this time of information overload, creating an opinion can feel like navigating a hurricane of conflicting facts and opinions. There are parents here today. Do you remember when you had an encyclopedia, a handful of news sources, and maybe a library card? Our parents only had a finite set of information to shape their thoughts. But for us, the floodgates have opened. With social media, news feeds, and a million opinions spewing from different screens, how do we even know what to trust? This information overload is why many people, especially students, are turning to AI. These digital assistants are like miniature research libraries on steroids. AI sifts through mountains of data, prioritizing information based on popularity, proximity, and credibility. It's like having a built-in encyclopedia, but one that constantly learns and adapts. This sounds convenient, right? AI is a powerful tool, but it is just that, a tool. It can't replicate the nuance of human experience, emotion, or the compass of faith. Our conversations with God and unique perspectives formed through personal experiences shape us just as much as any algorithm does. So, you might be wondering, how does AI work? How does AI process information like our own amazing brains? AI is inspired by an essential aspect of the human brain, neural networks. Just like the billions of interconnected neurons that fire up in your head, AI algorithms utilize a network of artificial neurons to learn and process information. These neurons are not biological, but are designed to mimic the natural way neurons fire and communicate. Each neuron receives information, processes it, and sends it on, forming intricate connections that grow stronger or weaker based on the data they encounter. Earlier this year, in my history class, we were assigned to compare Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson's policies. I procrastinated on this assignment, leaving me scrambling at the last minute to get it done. I decided to use AI. I asked ChatGPT what it thought about Alexander Hamilton's policies in comparison to Thomas Jefferson's policies. At first, I thought using AI was so convenient. It simplified everything and made my life a lot easier. The next day, in my history class, we had a Socratic seminar which unveiled the ugly truth. As my classmates passionately debated these historical figures' policies, I stood there, mind blank. I could not articulate anything meaningful. Since I had AI sift through the information for me, I could not draw my own conclusions on these historical figures' policies. The rise of AI presents a double-edged sword. While it undeniably offers both convenience and efficiency, its misuse can have detrimental consequences. Take my classmate, who relies on ChatGPT or Cobalt for all their assignments. Sure, they save time in the short run, but at what cost? Their ability to think critically, analyze information, and draw independent conclusions is stunted. They sacrifice intellectual growth for short-term gratification. This, in turn, could affect their future academic and professional success. This is not just about my classmates. It's a growing trend. As you can see from this data, both Gen Z and Millennial are the biggest user group of AI. As students, our primary objective is to learn how to learn. AI can be a powerful asset for research, organization, and creative exploration, but should never replace our critical thinking skills essential for success in any field. Here's the reality. AI feeds us the most popular opinion, the loudest voice in the echo chamber. But history is formed by those who dare to break free, who choose a different melody amidst the chorus. And that, my friends, is where courage comes in. Yes, embrace AI and use it to navigate the information storm. But don't let it drown out your voice. Listen to your heart and draw from your experiences. And don't be afraid to disagree with the digital chorus. Be bold, be different, and be the change you want to see in the world. AI can be our ally, not our crutch. Allow it to empower us to climb higher and to think more deeply. Use it to learn different perspectives and challenge your assumptions. But ultimately, let your God-given soul and mind be your voice. Remember, the most influential voice isn't the one that repeats itself the most, but the one that speaks with its unique experience and truth. So, my fellow students, let's silence the echoes of conformity and raise the chorus of our voices. Allow AI to guide us, but let our hearts be our compass. Speak with courage, conviction, and a unique melody of our soul. Let's create a symphony of diverse perspectives into harmony reflecting the human experience's richness. Thank you.